Hey guys, it's Chrissy Helmer from Next Level Living, and it is a Motivation Monday. And today we are talking about talking to yourself. Now, there is some people that just naturally talk to themselves. I was one of those kids. I'm an external processor, so I still do. I'm like, okay, I gotta go here. My kids are like, you're talking to yourself? Yes, I am. So there's that side of things, which can help, especially if you're an external processor. I need to work things out. And so even when I'm communicating with people, I will tell them like, hey, I just need to externally process right now. And communication tip, tell people what you need when you're talking to them, because they're not mind readers. So if you need their empathy and compassion and sympathy, be like, hey, I'm gonna tell you this and I really need a lot of love and a lot of comfort right now. Or I need help strategizing. I need you to help me fix it. Or I just need you to listen. Because otherwise they may give you a different response and you're not happy with that response, but that's gonna be on you because you didn't communicate what you need. But that's another video, an episode in itself. But today, I'm talking on the podcast, head over there for all of it, about the power of our self-talk. You know, there's lots of quotes out there talking about the power of what we say to ourselves, the power of how we say things to ourselves, and that, you know, no one else has to live within our minds and our hearts but us, so we need to check how we're loving ourselves, how we're treating ourselves. Self-talk is so powerful. So I'm gonna break down how we can change from a critical self-talking voice to a affirming, positive self-talking voice, and even stay aware of which voice is talking, because we always have the voice of the inner critic and the ego and negativity, and then there's the voice of hope and peace and positivity, and it's a choice of which one we're going to listen to. Not only that, our self-talk, it matters when we're in situations. How are we talking to ourselves as mothers, as spouses, as business leaders, as influencers? Are we encouraging ourselves? Are we giving ourselves the same grace and the same positive pep talks as we are our friends? We need to be our own greatest cheerleader. Not only is it healthy for ourselves, but then we're not as dependent on other people. Like, I need my kids to compliment me. I need my husband to compliment me. No, I got me. And for me as a believer, it's like, I know God's got me, and I'm gonna listen to what He says about me. I'm gonna listen to what He's saying about me as a mom, me as a wife, me as a business owner. I'm gonna get my affirmation, my attention, my affection from Him first and foremost, so I'm not out there looking for it from other people. I'm not dependent on my kids and my parents and my husband. Now that's a bonus, and should the people in our lives be supportive and encouraging and affirming and affectionate? Heck yes, they should. But it's not my end-all be-all, because I'm able to get it through my relationship with Jesus. I'm able to get it through my relationship with myself. And that is a relationship that requires care and attention. And a lot of people, they don't even know themselves. They don't even know how to have a relationship with themselves. And I'm just going to tell you, it starts with self-talk. It starts with what you say when you spill water on the ground. You spill water, you're like, oh, you're dumb. Oh, what'd you do that? So stupid. This always happens. Or is it like, mistakes happen. There's grace. No big deal. So we're going to dive into that on the podcast, you guys. And I want you today to do one thing for me. Just check in, be intuitive, be self-aware, and start listening. Start listening to what that inner voice says. Start listening to what those thoughts and responses are to yourself when you do well. Do you celebrate yourself when you do well? Like, wow, that was a really good job. You've made a lot of growth. Or wow, you really were dedicated and consistent. Good job. Wow, you really handled that tough situation with love and grace. Are you celebrating yourself? Are you having compassion on yourself? Or are you criticizing yourself? What are you saying to yourself about your body? What are you saying to yourself about your dreams, about your relationships, about your future? What are you saying to yourself about other people? We got to flip the script, you guys. This matters more than you know. And if you follow Dr. Karen Leaf, she just did a 4-part series on the mindsets to success. And she even talked about this as being such a powerful part, because what we think in our mind, we create neural pathways. And that goes into our health. It even affects our physical bodies. It affects our organs. It affects everything that we're doing, you guys. This is probably one of the most important things that we need to get and that we need to take ownership of, is the power of self-talk. All right, guys, head on over to that podcast. Don't forget, if this spoke to you, please share it, leave a comment, leave a question. I want to engage with you. Don't forget to head over to Instagram, active on the stories every day. I love chatting with you guys over there. I love hearing what's speaking to you from these videos, from the podcast. It means so much to me that you're sharing it. I'll have people say, oh, my friend said to listen to this and this would speak to me, and it's exactly where I'm at, and that is what it's all about. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for trusting me to speak into your life, taking me along, car rides, workouts, chores, whatever it is you have going on. It means so much to me. And guys, if you're looking for a mentor, if you're looking for a coach, if you're looking for spiritual guidance, if you're looking for help in leadership or someone to do virtual training with your team or speak at an event, call me, guys. ChristyHelmer.com. I have a new form up on my website. I would love to be part of taking you and your people to the next level. All right, guys, have a good day.